These are for the teachers. Yep. For the Rotary, that would be you guys then, I would assume, or over there.
Or over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because we're almost at capacity.
So for the handshake, that's
just going to let them know that the arsenic is. Test.
Introduction before the music starts?
Yeah, so I'll do all this.
All of this? Okay.
And then I will cue the staff. When you hear me call the staff, you'll cue music. Okay.
RC.
Here. Okay, staff looks okay. Yeah.
Jackson's okay in that chair.
Yep. You're good? Okay. Good evening, and welcome to the 2026 Stanley Humphreys graduation ceremony. My name is Stephanie Leithhead. I am the principal of Stanley Humphreys, and I'm honored to be hosting this event. I would like to begin our time together by acknowledging the land on which we gather and all the First Nations who cared for it since time immemorial, with respect and gratitude. I would also like to welcome parents, family, dignitaries, and friends of our graduating class. I would like to extend a warm welcome to Mrs. Catherine Shearer, our superintendent, and Mr. Al McConaughey, our vice principal, who will be joining me on stage this evening. We also have in the audience Mrs. Catherine Zaitzoff, our school board chair, Kirsten Alley, and Berkeley Volks from the Board of Trustees. I wish to express my gratitude to Selkirk College, Lee Orr Photography, our interpreter, Samantha Sawatsky, the grad parent organizers, and the amazing SHSS and ST20 staff for their help in making this ceremony possible. Finally, just a couple small housekeeping items to point out before we begin the ceremony. First, please make sure you turn your ringers off on your phones. Also, please take note that there are washrooms down in the lower hall. The men's is on the right side of the kiosk, and the women's is to the left. And there are emergency exits that can be found in the corners of the gym. Without any more interruption, I would like to now welcome the amazing staff of Stanley Humphreys to the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great honor to introduce the graduating class of 2026. this time, we invite you to stand, if you are able to, for the singing of O Canada, performed by graduate Addie Turner.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Good evening, graduates, families, staff, community members, and dignitaries. It is truly an honor to stand before you tonight at my very first convocation as a principal of Stanley Humphreys Secondary. This year has been a year of learning for me, not just in a new role, but as a member of this school and this community. And I want to begin by thanking you, graduates. You have taught me more than you may realize. Through your honesty, your resilience, and the ways you show up for one another every day. Earlier this year, in one of our assemblies, we spoke about how peace doesn't only live in history. It begins in how we treat each other in the small, everyday choices that we make. The idea has stayed with me, because what I've seen in this graduating class is that those small moments matter. The way you include someone who is struggling, the way you support a teammate or a friend, the way you show kindness in spaces where no one is watching. Those are the moments that define you. This year's grad theme is the Met Gala, a celebration of expression, identity, and boldness. And while you will all look incredible over the course of the weekend, what matters most is not what you are wearing, but what you carry with you when you leave. Because life beyond high school doesn't come with a dress code or a theme. It comes with choices about who you will be, what you will stand for, and how you will treat others. And this is where I want to connect to something we've been learning together in our school community. The idea that a meaningful life is grounded in purpose, connection, and growth. Purpose is not something you find all at once. It is something you build. It grows through the things you care about, the people you support, and the effort you put into making a difference, even in small ways. Connection is what sustains you. Life will bring you challenges, but you are not meant to face them alone. The relationships you build through kindness, empathy, and respect will carry you further than any individual achievement. And growth is lifelong. You will make mistakes. You will face setbacks, but each one is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to keep moving forward. There's a quote that has always stayed with me, and I want to share it with you tonight. Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well." At first, that quote can be a little bit surprising. We often hear that happiness should be the goal. But I don't think Emerson meant that happiness doesn't matter. I think he meant that happiness is not something we chase. It is something that grows when we live with purpose, when we care for others, and we know that our lives have meaning. And looking out at all of you tonight, I feel confident that you are ready to do exactly that. Graduates, as you step into the next stage of your lives, remember this: you don't have to have everything figured out. You don't need to follow someone else's path, and you don't need to be perfect. But you do have the opportunity every single day to make a difference through your actions, through your relationships, through the way you choose to show up in the world, and through the way you spend your time. Carry forward the spirit you have built here, the care, the respect, the sense of community, and continue to create spaces where others feel seen, valued, and supported. Because just like we said earlier this year, change doesn't begin somewhere far away. It begins with you. Graduates of Stanley Humphrey Secondary, we are so proud of you. Thank you for the ways that you have shaped this school and for the way you have shaped me in my first year as your principal. Congratulations, class of 2026. We cannot wait to see the difference you will make.
We will now proceed to the presentation of candidates for graduation, but first I would like to invite our superintendent, Catherine Shearer, to join us on the stage. Two members of our graduate executive will be conducting this ceremony today. So first, please welcome to the stage McKenna Ross to get your diploma. Next year, McKenna plans to study fine arts with a major in history at Mount Allison University. She hopes to become a museum curator. She would like to thank her mom, dad, Tanner, and her Noni and Poppy for all their love and support. She would also like to thank Painter for always putting up with her. She's going to miss you. And to the James, I moth you. McKenna is also the recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship, the Miss Castlegar Princess Bursary, Mount Allison Entrance Scholarship, and the Sandy Stevenson's Outstanding Artist Scholarship. Please also come to the stage to get your diploma, our second graduate executive, Lucy Smith. Next year, Lucy Smith plans to study neurobiology at the University of Victoria. She hopes to become a neuroscientist or psychologist. She would like to thank her family for always being there for her, her teachers for pushing her to grow and learn, and her friends for making these years more meaningful and reminding her to laugh along the way. Lucy is also the recipient of the Class of 2025 Legacy Award, the Kootenai Savings Community Foundation Bursary, the Kootenai Columbia Teachers Union Scholarship, the School District Authority Award, and the UVic Entrance Scholarship. And while we wait for both of our MCs to get to the stage, I did want to take a moment to thank our distinguished community sponsors. This community's generous support of our graduates is deeply appreciated and allows so many of them to follow their dreams. Thank you for sharing in our celebration and for your contributions to the scholarships and bursaries that support our students.
Jordan Amundsen. Next year, Jordan Amundsen plans to study engineering at the University of British Columbia. He hopes to become an engineer. He would like to thank his family and friends who have shared this important experience with him.
Asia Anderson. With a dual doctorate diploma. Next year she plans to study general science down at Selkirk College. She plans to become an X-ray technician. She would like to thank her parents, her sister, and her friends for always supporting and being there for her.
Asia is also the recipient of the Castlegar District Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship, the Ladies Auxiliary Royal Canadian Legion, Castlegar and Robson Branch number 170 bursary, and the Mercer Selgar bursary.
Austin Babiak. Next year, Austin Babiak plans to study millwright/machinist at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a millwright. He would like to thank his friends and family.
Rael Polignacy. Next year, Rael plans to study a Bachelor of Health and Science Physiology at the University of British Columbia, Okanagan. He would also be traveling to play basketball internationally in the Philippines. He would like to thank his family, coaches, friends, teachers, and basketball teammates for believing and supporting him throughout his years.
Corbin Maiden. Next year, Corbin plans to take the millwright/machinist program at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a millwright. He would like to thank his friends, family for supporting him along the way.
Chance Beck. Chance Beck will be graduating with a dual doctorate diploma. Next year, he plans to study electrical engineering technology at SHSS. He will be studying and traveling to Japan after grad. He would like to thank his friends for always supporting him, Madame Sutherland, Madame Shaw, and the whole French class for building a strong community. He would also like to thank Miss Taylor for pushing him to improve each year in art and giving him the best chance he can to share everything he loves.
And Chance is also the recipient of 5 awards from the RDCK Area I Sentinel Mountain, including the Alex Paravarasov Community Service Award, the Brian Bebbleman Community Service Award, the Dennis Robinson Community Service Award, the John Johnson Community Service Award, and the Tony Plonka Community Service Award.
Isha Benny. Next year, Isha plans to study law and justice at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a criminal justice lawyer. She would like to thank her parents for teaching her the key things to life. She has learned that true luxury isn't about what you wear, it's how you carry yourself.
Ivy Bembo. Next year, Ivy plans to study rural pre-med at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a healthcare provider. She would like to thank her family and friends for their support throughout the ups and downs, and her teachers for always believing and listening to her.
And Ivy is the recipient of the Castlegar Girls Softball Scholarship and the Steve Morissette MLA Bursary.
James Becker. James will be graduating from the Youth and Trades program. He will be joining the workforce as a heavy-duty mechanic apprentice after graduation. He would like to thank his parents for everything they have done for him, his employer for a flexible work schedule, and his friends for all the fun and shared experiences.
Jovan Pijo. Jovan plans to study engineering at the University of Victoria. He hopes to become an engineer. He would like to thank his parents, sister, his teachers, and most of all his friends for the efforts they put forth. Give them all the life shared, hardships faced, and memories will cherish forever.
Jovan is the recipient of the Castlegar Rotary Club Scholarship.
Sienna Branham. Next year, Sienna plans to pursue a career in arts and science degree at Selkirk University. She hopes to become an ultrasound technician. She would like to thank her mom, dad, sister Dayton, and her grandparents for supporting her throughout her high school journey. She is also grateful for her extended family for the encouragement, as well as Mr. Gregory for helping her throughout high school, and Mr. Vanessa for making her and her friends a lunch table. Lastly, she would like to give a very special thanks to Bella Simon and Micah Simon for always being by her side.
Ms. Sienna is the recipient of the Herb Pitt Memorial Bursary and the Royal Canadian Legion Castlegar Robson Branch number 170 Bursary.
Gabrielle Brule. Next year, Gabrielle plans to pursue an upgrade at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a family doctor. She would like to thank Mr. Leach, Mr. Gregory, and Ms. Dempster for making her time at Stanley Humphreys as supportive as possible. She would also like to thank her family and friends, especially Bailey Conhill, for everything.
Scott Cho. Scott plans to continue his education next year. He hopes to attend the Okanagan College to further pursue his interest in drawing, digital art, and 2D animation. He hopes to find a career where he can use his creativity, continue learning, and contribute positively to his community. Scott would like to thank his family for their constant love and support, as well as his teachers and school staff for their patience, encouragement, and guidance throughout his education journey.
Bailey Conhill. Next year, Bailey plans to pursue a recreation and fish and wildlife at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a conservation officer. She would like to thank her parents, Gabby, Mr. Leach, Mr. Vaness, for all their support.
Lily Conley. Next year, Lily plans to study general studies at Selkirk College. She hopes to pursue a career in nursing. She would like to thank her friends and family who have supported her throughout her high school career. She would also like to thank all the teachers who have helped her along the way and made school a more welcoming place.
Darian Cooper. Darian will be traveling to Japan after graduation, dragging her brother along with her. She would like to thank her parents for their support and her brother for always being there for her help in math and science. She also would like to thank her friends for always being there for her.
Sienna Cote. Sienna will be working for a year after graduation in preparation to attend post-secondary. She hopes to become a tattoo artist. She will also be traveling within Canada and the Lower Mainland. She would like to thank her parents and friends for their encouragement to keep going and continue working towards her goals.
Riley Cullum. Next year, Riley will be taking heavy-duty mechanics and foundations program at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a mechanic and would like to thank his parents, Mr. Richards, for helping him and teaching him the ropes.
And Riley is won the Bill Erashenkoff Trade Scholarship this year.
Sophia Isabel Delgado. Next year, Sophia plans to study computer science at the University of British Columbia. She hopes to become an AI or machine learning engineer. She would like to thank her parents for always supporting her, her sister for being her motivation. She would also like to thank her friends for reminding her to enjoy life, beyond just the grades and make the most of every moment.
Sophia is the recipient of the Class of 2025 Legacy Award, the Fortis BC Information Systems Bursary, McEwen & Co. Law Corporation English Award, and the School District Authority Award.
Cooper Delisle. Cooper will be graduating from the Youth Trade and Trade program. He will be joining the workforce as a millwright after grad. We would like to thank his friends and his family.
Cooper is the recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship and the West Kootenay Minor Lacrosse Association Tom Carew Memorial Bursary.
Silas Denisoff. Silas will be graduating from the Youth and Trades program. Next year he plans to take the Electrical Foundations program at Selkirk College. He hopes to become an electrician. He would like to thank his mom and dad for everything they have done for him. He would also like to thank his girlfriend, Caitlin, for always supporting him, encouraging him, and being by his side.
Nixon Demariah. Nixon will be graduating from the Youth Trade and Trade program. Nixon will be working a year after graduation in preparation to go to Selkirk College for the Electrical Foundations program. He hopes to become an electrician. He would like to thank his friends and his family for their support and encouragement along the way.
Nixon is the recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship and the Indigenous Education Award.
Asher Diaz. Asher will be graduating with a bilingual dogwood diploma. Next year he plans to study applied science at the University of British Columbia. He hopes to become a biomedical engineer. He would like to thank his mom and his dad, his French immersion class, Madame Shaw, Mr. Wall, Mr. Gregory, and Madame Sutherland.
Asher is the recipient of the Castlegar Dentist Scholarship and the Castlegar Rotary Club Scholarship.
Mateus Duar. Next year, Mateus plans to study the SATI. He hopes to work in testing building materials using advanced technologies. He would like to thank his parents and his close friend Layla for always pushing him to be better. He would like to being the man he is today. Thank you, everyone. It would not be possible in more words how much you mean to him.
Brogan Duchat. Next year, Brogan plans to study an Associate of Science at Selkirk College. He hopes to pursue a career in physiotherapy. He would like to thank his parents for always keeping him in line, his grandparents for always believing in him, and his friends for all the great times and memories they made together.
Matthew Soloff. Next year, Max plans to study business administration at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a financial advisor. He would like to thank his parents, his friends, and his family for their support.
Kai Efdokimov. Kai Efdokimov will be graduating from the Youth and Training in Trades program. Next year, Kai plans to continue working towards getting his red seal in welding and metal fabrication. He would like to thank his family, his friends, and Bruce Davis.
Ty is the recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship.
Randolph Falkman. Next year, Randolph plans to study at the SOAR program at Selkirk College. He will be joining the workforce in landscaping after graduation. Randolph would like to thank his mom for taking care of him over the years, letting him borrow his dad's tools at shop class. He'll also like to thank the shout out to Miss Moore for all your unfinished paperwork collecting dust on his desk.
Samantha Ferrer. Next year, Samantha will be going to take the Health and Care Assistance Program at Selkirk College. Her hope is to someday become a graphic designer. She would like to thank her mom, siblings, aunt, cousins, and especially her dad, even though they are far apart from each other right now. She would also like to thank her friends, teachers, for giving her good memories.
Ethan Fontes. Next year, Ethan plans to study the Road Pre-Med at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a doctor or a biomedical engineer. He would like to thank his parents for always supporting him no matter what, and what he has his mind set on. His extended family and friends are always supporting and believing in him, and his teachers, Miss Dempster, Miss Hughes, and Mr. Gregory, and Mr. Perry, and Mr. Vaness. So much appreciation goes to every single one of you helping him along the way.
Ethan is the recipient of the Castlegar and District Hospital Medical Staff Bursary, the Castlegar Portuguese Social Center Bursary, the PPWC Bursary, the RDCK Area J Bursary, and the School District Authority Award.
Benjamin Guffelman. Benjamin will be joining the workforce after graduation. He would like to thank all those who supported him along the way.
Joseph Geckelman. Joseph will be joining the workforce as an automotive mechanic after graduation, and I'd like to thank everyone who supported him.
Evan Geronazzo. Evan will be working for a year after graduation in preparation to go to the Okanagan College. He would like to thank his parents, sister, and friends for their support.
Evan is the recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship and the Nathan Jackman Memorial Scholarship.
Abigail Gerard. Next year, Abby plans to study paralegal at Robertson College. She hopes to become a paralegal. She would like to thank her parents for always being there to help her, and along with her extended family and friends. A huge thank you to her brother who couldn't be here.
Abigail is the recipient of the Castlegar Firefighters Bursary.
Owen Graham. Owen will be graduating with a bilingual Dogwood diploma. Next year, he plans to study engineering transfer at Selkirk College. He hopes to become an engineer. He would like to thank his mom and dad for helping and supporting him throughout his whole life.
Owen is the recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship and the Columbia Power Corporation Bursary.
Orion Grant. Ryan is graduating from the Youth Training Program, Millwright Machinist Program. He will be working a year after graduation in preparation to attend Selkirk College. He hopes to become an industrial engineer. He would like to thank his mom for all the things she's helped him with to get to this point, along with thank all of his teachers who have helped him and enjoy the experience in creating memories and moments. Mr. Turner, Mr. Fraser, Mr. Fawcett, Sandy, Mr. Wall, Mr. Farron, Mr. Eaton, and others of amazing support systems.
Zyler Buren. Zyler will be working for a year after graduation in preparation to go to BCIT. He would like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him and keeping him on track to get to where he is today. Mateus and Leland, Anakin, Dakota for keeping moral high for this last year of school.
Katie Hannah. Next year, Katie plans to study healthcare at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a nurse. She would like to thank her friends, Miss Coombs, for support and encouragement.
Katie is the recipient of the Castlegar Girls Softball Scholarship and the Castlegar Slow Pitch League Bursary.
Oliver Hoxton. Next year, Oliver plans to study business and marketing at BCIT. He hopes to become a successful entrepreneur and business owner. He would like to thank his parents for their endless support and encouragement through the years, and his girlfriend for motivating him to be a better version of himself.
Nathan Lieberg. Nathan will be graduating from the Youth Trades program. Next year, he plans to pursue electrical foundations training. He hopes to become a power lineman. He would like to thank his family, teachers, and coaches throughout his schooling and hockey as they encouraged him to always work hard and live life to the fullest.
Nathan is a recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship.
Apolline Ua. Apolline will return to France after graduation to complete her studies with the goal of becoming a children's rights lawyer. She would like to thank her family back in France as well as her host family in Canada for opening their doors and their hearts to her. She would also like to thank the school for welcoming her this year and the Rotary for giving her this opportunity and experiences.
Sunny Wham. Next year, Sunny plans to study early childhood education at Selkirk College. She hopes to become an early childhood educator. She would like to thank her family, teachers, friends, especially her mom and dad. Thank you for always believing in her, supporting her, and encouraging her.
Jins James. Jins will be graduating with a dual dogwood diploma. Next year, he plans to study chemical engineering at the University of Victoria. He hopes to become an engineer manager. He would like to thank his family and his friends for their ongoing support throughout his life, and also like to thank his dearest friends for always being there with him, spontaneous and fun-filled adventures and side quests.
Jins is the recipient of the Canadian Parents for French Julie Cole Memorial Scholarship, the Castlegar Rotary Club Scholarship, the Max Ham Memorial Bursary, and the St. Rita's Catholic Women's League Bursary.
Anakin Jamison Harvey. Anakin will be working for a year after graduation in preparation to attend Selkirk College. He would like to thank his parents for raising him well, his sister for being a great sibling, and his friends for being themselves around him.
Lena Juan. Next year, Lena plans to study film and television at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a film director. She would like to thank Ms. Shaw, Ms. Koa, and Mr. Turner for the film club and the members, Dan, Duo, and his loving parents, and her brother Duo for believing in her and listening to her in English, not perfect, always keep dreaming.
Lena is the recipient of the Sheridan College International Entrance Scholarship.
Andy Joaquin. Next year, Andy plans to study biochemistry at Selkirk College before transferring to UBC. She hopes to become a clinical pharmacist. She would like to thank her family and teachers for their support and her friends Isha and Georgia for making her final semester of high school enjoyable.
Andy is the recipient of the BD Luminaries Shine Scholarship and the Tech Trail Operations Scholarship.
Riley Johnson. Next year, Riley plans to study writing at the University of Victoria. He hopes to become a journalist or an editor. He would like to thank his family for supporting him throughout his school and entire life. He would also like to thank his friends for the incredible support they have shown him during some hard times in his life.
Riley is the recipient of the University of Victoria Entrance Scholarship.
In Kim. Next year, In plans to study business administration at Selkirk College. She hopes to become an accountant. She would like to thank her parents and her brother for always supporting and encouraging her. She would also like to thank her friends who gave her such wonderful memories throughout the school years.
Christina Kanakin. Next year, Christina plans to study kinesiology at the College of the Rockies. She hopes to become an occupational therapist. She would like to thank her family, coaches, teachers, and for always supporting her. A special thank you goes to Ms. Duclos for always being there to listen, Mr. Gregory for supporting her throughout her journey through elementary school, Principal and inspiring group for her love of science. She'd also like to be grateful for her Bio 12 group for making this year so enjoyable. Sarah, Amelia, Ariel would be the greatest friends.
Christina is the recipient of the RDCK Area J Bursary and the Slocan Valley Cooperative Association Bursary, and she also set a Stanley Humphreys record this year, earning 144 out of the 80 required credits.
Boaz Nelson. Boaz will be working for a year after graduation in preparation to go to Selkirk College. He would like to thank everyone who helped maintain SH, janitorial, administrative, or otherwise, as well as teachers for the countless hours they've invested in bettering his education.
Theo Kuznetsov. Next year, Theo plans to study software engineering at the University of Waterloo. He hopes to become a software engineer. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, and siblings for their support and gratitude. Miss Oakley and Ms. Brunson, Mr. Wool, Mr. Perry, and Mr. Vaness for the ongoing support and beyond of their teaching.
Theo is the recipient of the David and Margaret Williams Scholarship, the RDCK Area I Charlie Paraverasoff Community Service Award, the Kelly Posnikoff Community Service Award, the Sam Haddikin Community Service Award, the School District Authority Award, the University of Waterloo President's Scholarship, the West Kootenay Scholarship for Engineers and Geoscientists, and Theo also qualified for the Queen's Schulich Leader Nominee Scholarship and the University of Alberta Gold Standard Scholarship, but declined those to pursue his education of his dreams.
Leland Crawford. Leland will be returning to school in the fall to continue his studies. He would like to thank his family, his friends, and his shop teachers for all their help along the way.
Aeneas Leduc Brezo. And AS will be graduating from the Youth Training Trades program. She will be joining the workforce and plans to join the Royal Canadian Naval after graduation. She would like to thank everyone who supported her and believed in her, especially Mr. Vanessa for always understanding and caring.
Amelia Lessie. Amelia will be joining the workforce after graduation. She would like to thank her family for their unconditional support and encouragement, as well as the teachers for guiding her throughout her high school experience. She would like to thank her friends for being with her every step of the way. Oliver Lubbock.
Oliver will be traveling throughout Japan after graduation. We would like to thank his parents and his family for their support and kindness they've given him throughout his whole life. Helping him through his challenges may not have been able to overcome without him. He is glad to also have his friends who helped him laugh, and his friends who showed him that life is even harder. No, life isn't that hard.
Oliver is the recipient of the Bill Erashenko Trade Scholarship and the Construction, Maintenance, and Allied Workers Local 2300 bursary.
Jordan McKay. Jordan will be joining the workforce after graduation, working towards becoming an insurance advisor. She would like to thank her parents for their constant support and all the sacrifices they have made to make these years possible. She'd like to thank her brother for being her built-in friend and always making her laugh. Lastly, she'd like to give a huge thank you to anyone who has supported her throughout this last year. Their kindness and encouragement have meant more than words can express.
Jordan is the recipient of the Angus and Heather McKay bursary.
Gavin McLeod. Gavin has been exploring his options in the fall. In the future, he would like to travel to Bermuda and someday study happiness. He would like to thank his family and his friends along the way for their support, as well as Miss Leathead for always chatting with him in the hall.
Derek J.D. Malcolm. Derek will be graduating from the Youth Train in Trades program. Next year, Derek plans to study culinary arts and play college soccer at the Lethbridge Polytechnic. He hopes to become an executive chef. He would like to thank his parents for their support and always pushing him to be the best version of himself. He would like to thank Sandy, who has taught him so much more than just how to follow a recipe. He is grateful for her patience and believing in him, and for teaching him that cooking is both an art and a science. Also, thank you to Mr. Costa for making math fun to learn and for being a great soccer coach.
Derek is the recipient of the Castlegar Sunrise Rotary Scholarship, the Lethbridge Polytechnic Athletic Scholarship, and the SHSS Grad Class of 1975 bursary.
Dakota Martian. Dakota will be working a year after graduation in preparation to go to Selkirk College. She would like to thank her family and her friends for dealing with her and all of the phases and helping her through hard times. And especially grateful to her parents for helping her outside of school and her grandparents for always believing in her. She would also like to thank her friends for supporting her in and out of school, especially Shaylin, Ellie, and Siler, who helped her get through her final year.
Brady Martin. Brady Martin will be graduating from the Youth Train in Trades program. Next year, Brady plans to continue working towards getting his red seal in millwright welding and machining. He would like to thank his friends and family for their support and encouragement along the way.
Ellie Masson. Next year, Ellie plans to study early childhood care and education at Selkirk College. She hopes to work at daycares. She would like to thank her mom for always being there for her dad for helping her grow into a strong, independent person, and her brother for the unconditional support. She would also like to thank her boyfriend for supporting her throughout the long days, and her friends and her family for helping her achieve her goals so far.
Will McCabe. Next year, Will will be going to Thompson Rivers University to study plumbing. He hopes to become a plumber. He would like to thank his mom and his sister for supporting him.
Rael McComb. Next year, Rael plans to study and become an educational assistant and community support worker at Selkirk College. She had worked in elementary schools and students eventually. She would also like to thank her sister, her dad, her grandparents, and especially her mom for the ongoing and much-needed support and frequent pep talks. She'd also like to thank her cats, her kind, supportive friends who don't give up on her or cry when she'll cry over Michael Jackson. She'd also like, last but not least, like to thank the Biscuits and the James and the Twilight franchise.
Ayla McCormick. Next year, she plans to attend the Harvard Dance Intensive Training Program at Harvard Dance Center. She hopes to become a professional dancer. She'd like to thank her family, her best friend Ingrid, her dance teacher Jessica, Madame Sutherland, and the French immersion class for believing in her and pushing her to grow. Their support, love, and guidance has shaped who she is today.
Ayla is the recipient of the CUPE Local 1285 bursary, the David Thompson Arts Award, the Kootenai Columbia Teachers Union Scholarship, and the Strength of Community Scholarship.
Libby McElhaney. Libby will be graduating with a dual dogwood diploma. Next year, she plans to study early childhood education at Selkirk College. She would like to thank her family and her friends, and the Heberts, Sandy, and both Madams for everything and the support they've given her along the way.
Libby is the recipient of 3 RDCK Area I awards, including the Fred Bourget Community Service Award, the John Voikin Community Service Award, and the Eileen Kuznetsov Community Service Award.
Emma McLaughlin. Next year, she plans to study at the Integrated Science Program at Dalhousie University. She would like to thank her family, teachers, and her friends for shaping who she is today.
Emma is the recipient of the BC Retired Principals and Vice Principals Association Scholarship, the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship, the Castlegar Slow Pitch League Bursary, the Columbia Basin Trust Youth Community Service Award, the Dalhousie General Entrance Scholarship, and the Mercer Selgar Bursary.
Ray Medlin. Ray will be graduating with a dual dogwood diploma. Next year, he plans to study business programming at Selkirk College. He would like to thank his French immersion class, for supporting him, his French teachers, also for everything they do, along with his second family to him. Second, he would like to thank his family for always being there and helping him no matter what.
Rain is the recipient of the Castlegar Portuguese Social Center bursary and the Knights of Columbus Castlegar Council number 5304 bursary.
Zachariah Myers. Zachariah will be graduating from the Youth Training Trades program. He will be joining the workforce with Kootenai Percussion's mechanical after grad. He would like to thank his parents, his sister, and his aunts and his uncles for making his journey throughout school possible, and the trades coordinator, Miss Rioch, for the ability to transition into trade school early.
Mason Nicholas Allen Middleton. Next year, Mason plans to study web development at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a web developer. He would also like to thank Paula, Jamie for raising him and taking care of him. He would also like to thank the outdoor ed class of 2024-2025 for all the laps they had, and Christina for helping him with his capstone and making sure it's possible and professional as possible.
Riley Newhoff. Next year, Riley plans to study in the Law and Justice program beginning at Selkirk College before continuing to the University of Calgary. She would like to thank her parents for always being supportive of her no matter what she had in her mind. She would like to thank her parents, siblings, friends, and coaches for being there along the way.
Riley is the recipient of the Jack Charters Rotary Scholarship in English and Journalism and the Indigenous Education Award.
Tobias Norheim. Next year, Tobias plans to study the ECCE program at Selkirk College. He also hopes to become a voice actor or an author. He would like to thank his family and his teachers for supporting him, both mentally and academically. He would also like to thank his friends for keeping with him through all the years.
June O. Next year, June plans to study chemical engineering at the University of Toronto. He hopes to become an aerospace engineer. He would like to thank his mom, dad, and sister for all their emotional, financial, and logistic support whenever he needed it throughout the last 12 years of school.
June is the recipient of the Columbia Basin Trust Youth Community Service Award and the University of Toronto Scholars Award.
Michael Olatonji. Next year, Michael plans to study the Rural Pre-Med program at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a doctor. He would like to thank his parents, Miss Oakley, Miss Dempster, Miss Laser, Mr. Proms, and all of his friends for their support.
Addie Osipitan. Next year, Addie plans to study rural pre-medicine at Selkirk College. He hopes to become a cardiologist. He would like to thank his mom for always smiling when he gets home from school and the teachers because they do a great job.
Cohen Christopher Palmer. Next year, Cohen plans to study applied environmental science and technology at Selkirk College. He'd also like to thank his friends for supporting him and believing in him and all the fun memories. He'd also like to thank his teachers for believing in him and pushing him to be better.
Cohen is the recipient of the Castlegar Sunrise Rotary Scholarship, the Columbia Basin Trust Youth Community Service Award, the CUPE Local 1285 Bursary, the School District Authority Award, and the Selkirk College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship.
Sarah Ty Vaughn. Sarah will be working next year after graduation, working at the Dam Restaurant in preparation for her future studies. She would like to thank her mom, her dad, her friends for helping her grow and build confidence. She'd also like to thank her mom for always being there for her, pushing her to go further as she can. She'd also like to thank her dad for all of the close friends for helping her come and be the person that she is today.
Olivia Ovington. Olivia will be graduating with a bilingual dogwood diploma. Next year, she plans to study pharmacy technician at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a pharmacist. She would like to thank her parents, siblings, friends, and family for their support and guidance, as well as her piano teacher, Tammy Francis, and Mr. Carter for encouraging her and supporting her in music.
Olivia is the recipient of the Castlegar and District Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship, the Castlegar Sunrise Rotary Scholarship, the Jeff Roberts Memorial Award, the RDCK Area I Andrew Ozeroff Community Service Bursary, the RDCK Area I Tom Tarasoff Community Service Bursary, and the School District Authority Award.
Scotty Parker. Next year, Scotty plans to study health and exercise science at UBCO. She would like to thank her family and friends for always loving and supporting her.
Scotty is the recipient of the Kootenai Savings Community Foundation Bursary and the SHSS Safe Grad 2023 Legacy Bursary.
Emily Patton. Next year, Emily plans to pursue an Associate of Arts degree at Selkirk College. She hopes to become an elementary school teacher. She would like to thank her mom, her dad for always being there for her and her sister for helping her through hard times make it easier. The rest of her family and beloved for all love and support. She'd also like to thank her friends in her high school for not only being there, but sharing it with her.
Emily is the recipient of the Aurora Wright Memorial Bursary.
Tristan Phillips. To thank his friends and family for their support along the way.
Maddie Pilja. Next year, Maddie plans to study general science at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a midwife. She would like to thank her family for all their support, especially her mom and Lola for being her best friends. So she'd like to thank her friends for always being there and making her laugh, and Miss Brenton for always helping and believing in her.
Maddie is the recipient of the Terrace Construction Bursary.
Samantha Koznikov. Samantha plans to study in the healthcare assistant program at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a nurse. She would like to thank her family for supporting her and her friends for being there and making her laugh.
Marley Price. Marley will be traveling in Australia and join the workforce after graduation. His goal is to return to school and become a carpenter. He would like to thank his parents and his friends for their support.
Jack Rayner. Jack will be working after graduation. He would like to thank his family and friends for their support. Devin Rice.
Next year, she plans to study criminology at the University of Manitoba. She hopes to become a forensic diver. She would like to thank her mom, Samantha, and her stepdad, Chris, Miss Duclos, Miss Moline, and her friends, Sage, Walker, and Sienna. She would like to be for being there for her and making difficult times and always supporting her with a smile on their face.
Mia Richards. Mia will be working for a year after graduation in preparation to go to the College for Arts and Technology. She would like to start off by thanking her parents, her grandma, and her sister for helping her with this and supporting her throughout it all, along with her friends who always keep her laughing even when she is down. She would also like to thank the teachers, especially Miss Painter, for everything that she has done. Emily Ridge.
Emily will be graduating with a dual dogwood diploma. Next year she plans to study an elementary school teacher at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a French immersion teacher. She would like to thank her family, her friends, and her dance family for always supporting her and keeping her motivated. She'd also like to thank Madame Sutherland for always being there and supporting her.
Emily is the recipient of the Bold Abundance Ignite Scholarship, the David and Margaret Williams Scholarship, the French Language Study Award, and the School District Authority Award.
Connor Rilkoff. Connor will be traveling after graduation. He would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for everything they have done for him.
Ariel Roberts. Next year, Ariel plans to study education at Selkirk at the College of the Rockies. She hopes to become an elementary school teacher. She would like to thank her mom, her dad, her grandparents, her friends, and her teachers for their support. A special thank you goes to Miss Murray and those who encouraged and inspired her to become a teacher.
Ariel is the recipient of the Myrna Faulkner Elementary School Teacher Scholarship.
Nemaya Salas. Nemaya will be traveling to the Dominican Republic after graduation. He would like to thank his parents, his friends, Miss Carter, Mr. Spears, Miss Hughes, for all their support. We'd also like to thank Coach Wart and Brian, and Miss Lisa and Mr. McConnell.
Julia Salazar. Next year, Julia is hoping to continue her studies at Selkirk College. She would like to give a special thanks to everybody who has supported her journey here.
Julia is the recipient of the Castlegar and District Hospital Medical Staff Bursary and the SHSS Grad Class of 1975 Bursary.
Sean Michael Salmon. Next year, Sean Michael plans to study mechanical engineering technology at Okanagan College before transferring to UBC Okanagan. He hopes to become a mechanical engineer. He would like to thank his mom for being there along the way, providing emotional support and support in education. He'd also like to thank his brother for bringing the humor and joy into his life. He would also like to thank the educators who believed in him and helped him get to where he is today.
Georgia Sanchez. Next year, Georgia plans to study rural pre-med at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a doctor. She would like to express her gratitude to her family, especially her parents, as they have put in a great effort to ensure she is here today and have consistently motivated her to improve. She would also like to thank all the friends she has made over the years, both those present today and those far away, for making her high school meaningful and joyful.
Wiley Shaw. Wiley will be graduating with a dual doctorate diploma. Next year he plans to study forest technology at Selkirk College. We would like to say a huge thank you to his friends for all their support, and his family.
Bella Simon. Bella will be graduating with bilingual dogwood diploma. Next year, she plans to study recreation, fish, and wildlife at Selkirk College. She hopes to work in avalanche control. She would like to thank her family for supporting her, Madame Sutherland for making her stay in French, and Miss Dempster for being her second mother at school. Mr. Vanessa for the lunch table, Mr. Gregory for her love of bio, and Sienna for always being by her side.
Bella is the recipient of the Aaron Hartson Memorial Rotary Scholarship, the Harry Bate Memorial Bursary, the Kinnaird Middle School Memorial Award, the Selkirk College Board of Governors Entrance Scholarship, the Sentinel Lodge number 146 and Eastern Star Bursary, and the West Kootenai Toy Run Bursary.
Emma Sugaroff. She would like to thank her mom, Cara, Baba, Dita, and all her family for their love and support throughout the years. Her teachers, Angela, Miss Shelley, and Miss Pardash, have been with her for all the years of high school, and they have helped her learn American Sign Language and were very supportive and kind. She has made some special friends during her school years, and she wants to give a shout out to Riley, Sarah O, Kiera, Tice, Katie, and Namaya. Emma would like to remind everyone as they start their new journey to don't worry and just be happy.
Matthew Stefani. Next year, Matthew plans to complete the 13th year at Stanley Humphrey Secondary School. Throughout the Work of Experience program, he would like to thank his mom, his sister, his cousin, his Aunt Kathy, and Miss Hensley, and Mason, Tobias, Jay, and the entire PD club in the past, future, and present.
Matthew is the recipient of the Kootenai Columbia Teachers Union Social Justice Award.
Charlotte Stushnoff. Next year, Charlie plans to study rural pre-medicine at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a dentist. She would like to thank her friends, family, and school staff for supporting her through everything. She would also like to thank Sandy and Miss Coombs for being such a great support system at school.
Micah Stein. Micah will be working for the year after graduation in preparation head of the HVAC trades program at Okanagan College. He would like to thank his parents, his sister, and his grandparents for their support.
Mason Sinnott. Mason will be graduating with a bilingual Dogwood diploma. Next year, he plans to study chemical engineering at the University of Calgary. He hopes to become a chemical engineer. He would like to thank his mom, his late dad, who he hopes can see him now for all the support and their consistent belief in him. He would also like to thank his amazing friends and mentors, including the French immersion class, Madame Sutherland and Shaw, Mr. Carter, and all of the people who have shown him support over the years. He is forever grateful and will never forget the kindness he has been shown.
Elliot Talbot. Next year, Elliot plans to continue upgrading and taking the general university courses. She would like to thank her mom, her dad, her stepdad, and for all their support throughout high school, as well as her teachers who helped her when she was struggling. She'd also like to thank her friends, Lily, Shay, Presley, Emily, the Dions, and along with her best friend, Miss Sandy.
Elliot is the recipient of the Julie Cole Memorial Bursary, the Kootenai Columbia Principals and Vice Principals Association Bursary, the Kootenai Columbia Teachers Union Scholarship, the Ladies Auxiliary Royal Canadian Legion, Castlegar and Robson Branch, number 170, and the McDonald's Employee Scholarship.
Annika Tiefenbach. Annika will be graduating with a bilingual Dogwood diploma. She will be traveling throughout the world after graduation and attending as many concerts as possible. She would like to thank all of the teachers and staff in the building for all their hard work, her family who traveled to be here today, and the French class for giving up her a place to be herself. She is truly grateful.
Annika is the recipient of the Castlegar Rotary Club Scholarship and the Maurice G. Doucette Memorial Award.
Addie Turner. Next year, Addie plans to study contemporary music technology program at Selkirk College. She would like to start by thanking her mom, her dad, for their unconditional love and support. She'd also like to thank her sister, Olivia, for always being there for her back, and her Aiden for enjoying life freedom. Finally, she would like to thank Miss Maynard, Mr. Finesse, for always supporting her and bringing a smile to her face.
Addie is the recipient of the Castlegar Sunrise Rotary Club Scholarship in English, the Devon Turner Memorial Scholarship, the School District Authority Award, and the Twin Rivers Community Choir Award.
Eva Ulrich. Eva plans to study early childhood education at Selkirk College. She hopes to become an elementary school teacher. She is thankful to her family for always having her back and helping her throughout difficult times, and her friends for making each day bright and fun. She is also grateful to her teachers for their patience and guidance.
Anna Berrigan. Next year, Anna plans to study general science and associate degree at Selkirk College. She hopes to become a physiotherapist or an athletic trainer. She would like to thank her family and her friends for all their love and support, as well as Ms. Dempster for always being there for her athletic and consistently encouraging her along the way. She'd also like to thank all of her coaches throughout the years for helping her become who she is today.
Anna is the recipient of the Fraser Valley Vending Sports Bursary, the Maurice G. Doucette Memorial Award, and the USCC Youth Award.
Layla Berevin Pacheco. Next year, Layla plans to upgrade in preparation to become a registered nurse through Selkirk College. She hopes to become a registered nurse. Layla would like to thank her mom, dad, little brother, friends, and the rest of her family for their love and support. She would like to also thank Mateus Duarte for standing by her side through never giving up on her and helping through her darkest times, and her family for showing up no matter when it mattered most. She would also like to thank all the teachers and classmates for making her time so memorable. Grace Waskell.
Next year, Grace plans to study hairstyling at MC College of Calgary. She hopes to become a hairstylist. She would like to thank her mom and Carl for never giving up on her, and Miss Coombs for encouraging and believing in her.
Dante Wasm. Next year, Dante plans to explore his options and pursue a career that involves physics. He is considering going into military or becoming an engineer or electrician. He would like to thank his family and friends for their support.
Shaylin Weinrow. Next year, Shaylin plans to study acting and film television at the College of Art and Technology. Shaylin would like to thank her family for raising her to be who she is today, her friends for making high school a little easier, and a special thank you to Madame Shaw and Miss Wiley for helping her pursue her love of acting.
Shaylin is the recipient of the Link Studio Photography Award, the School District Authority Award, the SHSS Grad Class of 1975 Bursary, the SHSS Safe Grad 2023 Legacy Bursary, and the Slocan Valley Cooperative Bursary.
Eli White. Eli will be working for a year after graduation in preparation to attend UBC. He gives a special thanks to his parents who have always been there for him. He is also grateful for his friends, family, and coaches who have supported him throughout these years. Above all, he gives thanks to Jesus for all that he has done. Levi Winston.
Levi will be graduating from the Youth Trade and Trades program. He will be joining the workforce after completing his heavy-duty mechanic foundations program. He plans to become a heavy-duty equipment mechanic technician. He would also like to thank his parents for always supporting him.
Levi is the recipient of the Bill Erashenkoff Trade Scholarship and the Sentinel Lodge number 146 and Eastern Star.
Jack Winter. Jack has spent a year working in the trades, gaining valuable skills, and plans to work towards a trade in the future. He would like to thank his family and friends for their support along the way. Nolan Zaitzoff. Next year, Nolan plans to attend Selkirk College. He would like to thank his family, friends, and Mr. Vaness for their support.
Nolan is the recipient of the Castlegar Minor Hockey Scholarship and the USCC Youth Award.
Lily Zimmer. Next year, Lily plans to study in the nursing program at Selkirk. She would like to thank her family for all their support, her parents, her grandparents, her brother, and her auntie. She'd also like to thank her friends for all the memories, Elliot, Presley, Jack, Shay, Biscuits, Asia, and her cats for the emotional support, and the foods class, but most of all, Pamela, Twinkie, and she'd also like to thank all of you.
And Lily is the recipient of the Kootenai Columbia Teachers Union Scholarship.
Hi everyone, my name is Lucy Smith and I'm the president of this year's Grad Executive of 2026. Before we finish, I just want to say a special thank you to everyone who has helped us create this memorable year. A big thank you to the parent executive. We would have not had this year without you guys, and a big thank you to the rest of my grad exec because goodness knows we wouldn't be here today. And thank you to all of you out in the audience. Your support and love really shows.
Congratulations to all our students. Thank you, Lucy and McKenna. Well done. Thank you all you've done for your grad class.
We will now proceed to the presentation of our school's major awards. These major awards celebrate students who have shone throughout their years at Stanley Humphreys. It is an honor to recognize the following students for all that they have brought to our school, enriching our learning environment. First, we'll begin by giving out the Principal's Award. The Principal's Award at Stanley Humphreys Secondary School is presented to a student who demonstrates strong academic standing, outstanding citizenship, and most importantly, meaningful service to both the school and the broader community. I grew up in a small community, much like ours, where I learned the importance of generosity, of showing up for others quietly and consistently, without needing recognition. It's a value that speaks to the kind of community we strive to build here at Stanley Humphreys. This year, I looked for a student who reflects those same qualities. Someone who leads by example, who lifts others up, who helps create a positive and inclusive school culture. This year's recipient truly embodies those qualities. Through their involvement in the student council and the grad exec, this student has made a lasting impact on our school. Their leadership has helped bring people together and strengthen the sense of connection in our community. They are a quiet, steady presence, someone who is always there, supporting others. They have an incredible ability to anticipate what is needed, whether it is stepping in to help with an event, supporting a peer, or ensuring the group is successful. They don't seek recognition, but their impact is always felt in everything they do. Their presence is always felt in everyday moments. Their warmth, their confidence, their passion for fashion, and their genuine commitment to making others feel welcome and included. This is a student who leads with both heart and purpose, and we know these qualities will carry them forward into a bright future, and we will miss them greatly. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the 2026 Principal's Award, McKenna Ross. I'm now going to call upon Mr. Bud Gregory to present the Leaders Award.
Good evening. The Outstanding Leadership Award recognizes a student who demonstrates exceptional citizenship, volunteerism, and leadership within our school community. It has been a genuine pleasure to watch this student's leadership capacity grow during his years at Stanley Humphreys. The creativity, energy, enthusiasm, and healthy sense of humor we saw in his earlier years are now matched by maturity, purpose, and a deep understanding of how to use those qualities to positively impact others. In his official role as Student Council Deputy Prime Minister, he has brought fresh ideas and renewed energy to our school community. Examples of initiatives he spearheaded include Waffle Wednesday, Holiday Village competitions, and caroling. He's helped lead school-wide assemblies, athletic barbecues, Relay for Life events, and much more. This student consistently leads by example, earns the respect of those around him, and has become a role model for younger students. He truly embodies our school motto: he leads, he achieves, and he succeeds. One thing our school will miss is hearing his voice each morning reading the daily announcements over the PA, complete with a helpful weather forecast. So in honor of his tradition, I'd like to offer a forecast of my own. For this graduate, the outlook is exceptionally bright. Conditions are expected to remain sunny with a very high chance of creative ideas becoming reality. The long-range forecast predicts continued success, lifelong friendships, and a constant ability to make people around him smile. There will likely be occasional headwinds, but all indications suggest he will face them the same way he's approached his time at our school, by leading with optimism, determination, confidence, and good humor. So without further ado, it's my honor to present the Outstanding Leadership Award to Mr. Ethan Fontes.
I would now like to call upon Madame Belanger to present the Aggregate Award.
Good evening. This prize is awarded to honor an SHSS graduate whose contribution to athletics and the school have been outstanding. It recognizes athletics, academic performance, hard work, citizenship, and service to the school. This year's recipient is always in the middle of the action. Whether the activity in question finds itself on the court, or in the school, or even in the community, you can often find this human right there in the center of it all. At one point, the action in which they found themselves involved building a whole court for our school and our greater community. This is indicative of how much and how often this person gives to others. Our honoree began their volunteerism at SHSS at a very young age. Through both student council and school sports, they have consistently and constantly given their time to make a difference in our building. Through their passion for basketball, they have supported Miss Dempster in scorekeeping. They have supported their team as co-captain, and they've supported their community as a coach. When not doing something basketball related, they can be found at our numerous school student council events. They are often the first one there, and honestly, sometimes they're the only one there. They've shown up time and time again to do the work and to make our school amazing. These pieces are only a part of who they are. This human is thoughtful, creative, and compassionate. They are self-aware and aware of others. I am so very, very proud to offer this award to Annika Tiefenbach.
I'd like to call upon Mr. Mike Vaness to present the Robert and Catherine Magali Award.
Good evening. The Magali Award is the top academic award at Stanley Humphrey Secondary School. It is awarded to the student with the highest average across all academic subjects. This year, the award will be given to a student who has challenged himself and pushed himself forward every minute that he has been in our school. He works quietly, yet intensely, and the amount of work he produces is astounding. In all of his subjects, this student has shown himself to be meticulous, focused, and he always asks a lot of questions. Others often admire his work, but this student is usually too busy to notice. Perhaps most importantly, this student has a sense of fun. Where most of us would see mistakes or setbacks, this student sees a source of entertainment and an opportunity to try something new. Once in a while, we have a student who not only brightens our day, but also helps us see new possibilities in the subjects we teach. This is one of those students. It is an honor to present the 2026 Magali Award to Theo Kuznetsov.
And finally, I'd like to call on Kathleen Dempster to present the Stanley Humphreys Award.
All right. The Stanley Humphreys Award is the school's top award. It is given to a student who the staff feels best exemplifies the values of our school. It honors an SHSS graduate who has demonstrated strong academic performance and whose citizenship and service to the school have been exemplary. This award recognizes leadership, hard work, personal engagement, athletics, and positive contributions through initiative, attitude, and character. Strong leadership and citizenship share many common values. These include having the courage to put oneself forward to create a better community and the quiet, consistent commitment to showing up and serving others. As citizens, people with these qualities work behind the scenes, putting in the time and effort to effect positive change. As leaders, at times their leadership can be quiet, at others, big and bold, with the ability to inspire others and harness the collective to lead the community forward. Today's honoree has shown these qualities time and time again. In their years walking the halls of SH, they have demonstrated enthusiasm, curiosity, creativity, and resiliency. They have dedicated years to serving our school and the larger community, and they have led both quietly and boldly. They have been purposeful in their approach, always thinking of the end goal and the path to get there. From their grade 8 year and on, the recipient of this award has been an anchor in numerous school and community endeavors. If there was a student-run event at the school, chances are they've been involved in some way, either organizing, leading, or volunteering. They've always been willing to lend a hand and to help out when needed, often seeking places where they can be of assistance. They have served on the executive of Student Council, bringing innovative ideas to the forefront and working hard to ensure that their vision comes to life. They've also been an integral part of our athletics program, playing multiple sports here at Stanley Humphreys, and volunteering to referee, scorekeep, and promote others. They are impressive in their accomplishments, their authenticity, their leadership, work ethic, and in their dedication to our school. Their contributions have strengthened our community in ways that are both visible and deeply felt. When they exit the SHSS doors on the last day of school, they will leave a lasting legacy of service and community, and also the little reminder that there are many ships out there, wooden ships, metal ships, but most important of all, friendships. It is an honor to present this year's Stanley Humphreys Award to Emma McLaughlin.
Congratulations to all our major award winners. I would now like to invite Ayla McCormick, valedictorian of Class of 2026, to come up and share her thoughts.
Good evening, everyone, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, my fellow grads. My name is Ayla McCormack, and it's an honor to be able to speak on behalf of the class of 2026 tonight. Standing here truly feels surreal, as I still feel like a little girl getting ready for her first day of kindergarten. I've come a long way since the fall of 2013. When I think about our years together, I do not just see one defining moment. I see a mosaic of small, ordinary moments that became extraordinary. We certainly did not all have the same experiences. We did not all walk the same path to get here. Some of us found comfort in the library where the world was a little less loud. Some of us found comfort in the art room, surrounded by possibility and color. Some of us lived on the field or the stage, learning how to move and act as a part of something bigger. Some of us lived in a constant state of, wait, I didn't even know there was a unit test today. For some, high school is where we found our people, the people who made us who we are and stood beside us when the days felt the hardest. For others, high school felt more like a challenge, a place we were not always sure that we could truly be ourselves, a mountain we were not always sure that we could climb, and yet we climbed it anyways. But somehow, all of these different journeys converged into this single moment, and I think that's the beauty of high school. Right now, as we sit shoulder to shoulder in our caps and gowns, take a moment to really feel this. Take it in. This exact moment, with these exact people, in this exact place. It's something that we'll never experience again. We're sharing an ending and a beginning all at once, and that's what makes it so special. I know how uncertain it feels to know that our childhood is slipping through our fingers, but just be sure to capture every minute and all the feelings within it. To our families, guardians, supporters, and friends, I just want to say thank you for your patience, for your sacrifices, for putting up with our attitudes, and for standing behind us even when we were too stressed to say thank you. And I'd also like to take a moment to mention the loved ones that were not able to be here today, but were here in our hearts. To our teachers, ISEs, custodians, and administrators, the people who pushed our journey ahead with their willingness to give without expecting anything in return. You've all given us knowledge that we'll take away from high school, such as how to be a leader, how to multitask, what carbaminohemoglobin is, how to fix up old cars, how to solve logs, and how to dump an entire bottle of water on someone's head to get them to listen in French class. So thank you. We wouldn't be here without you. To the grad student and parent executives, I hope you all realize how much you did for us. Though I think every time I hear the words spooks or Google Forms, I will get a shiver down my spine. But seriously, none of these events would be possible without this group of rock stars. And finally, to the French immersion class, thank you. You shaped me into the person that I am today. You gave me a family, that I'll always cherish. Sorry. There's a phrase in French that has always resonated with me. Tu me manques. We translate it as I miss you, but in French it means you are missing from me. And that is exactly how it feels to think about leaving this group. Here's to no more vide creeps and to no more reading Look At You Prince. But most importantly, to a bond that will always stay with us. You guys are such a major part of my life. When I was writing this speech, I kept coming back to a question. What would you tell your 18-year-old self? At first, it felt like an impossible question because we are 18-year-olds now. We're living that chapter, but maybe that's exactly why it matters most. If I could sit down with my future self years from now and ask what she wishes she had known, I really don't think she would talk about grades, university applications, scholarships, or achievements. I think she would tell me to pay attention. To pay attention to the conversations that linger between classes, to the people who make ordinary days feel even just a little bit brighter, to the moments that may seem small now, but will one day become the stories that we tell. I think that she would tell me that life is not measured by how quickly you reach the next milestone. It's measured by the impact that you leave on others. She'd remind me that success isn't just about what you accomplish, it's about who you become. I've been lucky enough to be able to get to know almost all of you, and though we are still young, you are all pretty awesome and unique human beings already. So, I'm so excited to see who you all become. If I could tell the class of 2026 one thing tonight, it would be this. Don't be in such a hurry to have your whole life figured out. The future doesn't need a perfect plan, it just needs you. The trust in yourself to take chances, the bravery needed to change your mind, and your openness to opportunities that don't look like what you might be expecting. In the words of Beyonce, she sings, nothing really ends. For things to stay the same, they have to change again. And that is exactly what today feels like. A change that allows us to grow as people, a shift that carries us towards something new while keeping us connected to where we've been. So, here's to us, to the people that we were, the people we are now, and the people who are still becoming. May we step into this world with open minds, open hearts, and the courage to build lives that feel like our own. And years from now, when someone asks us what we would tell our 18-year-old selves, I hope the answer is simple. Keep going, the best parts are still ahead. Congratulations, class of 26, we did it!
Before we bring our ceremony to a close, I would just like to take one final opportunity to express my gratitude to all of those who helped make this event possible. Grads, you have worked hard. You deserve to be proud of this achievement and to celebrate. Families and guests, we ask that you please remain seated as our graduates have their final moment of this ceremony together. They will then lead us out and staff will follow their procession. Graduates, this is your time. Ladies and gentlemen, before we leave, one final time, let's celebrate the graduating class of 2026. Let's allow our future difference makers to now lead us out of this building and into the future. some stairs. Yeah.
I just couldn't tell.
I think it was a trip to see if it was shaking.
Yeah, I didn't. His face didn't seem like that.
No, I think he was going to do one of those like really dramatic jumps on the clock.
Stepped on his thing. Well, maybe that was what happened to me when I almost stepped on my.
I thought he saw the top. Like behind those, and they do like a run out. Alrighty. You did it.
We did it. They did it. Oh, just They'll do the chairs and stuff?
Nope, that's all them.
Okay, perfect.